And we're live, maybe? For snaps. Just setting up some stuff. Streaming on a Friday. Is it? Is it Friday today? Yes, it is. Let's see. There, we got that up. We got this there. Got that going. It says we're live. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so Christmas is over. New Year is coming. And I'm making the games. We'll just start off with a recap of what's happened. In the first episode, we were just going through some stuff about the development overall. I think in episode 2, the last episode, we were looking at the gravity hook, not the grapple hook, the gravity hook. Today, or since then, I have started making a. Let me just get rid of. Oh, let me just move that a bit for now because I'm doing some tests today. Today we'll be actually creating some new things. We will be looking into making some collision tests to see. The gravity hook is working good, but I think it's a little bit too cheaty. So I'm going to try to make a specific point to where you can grapple. I still think I want to grapple enemies and projectiles, probably, because it feels fun. But I think also having certain spots that you can grapple onto does make sense. But since last time, I started creating this little fellow. It's the Eerie. So she's basically a little droid unit that follows you around. And she actually helps you with lights. If you can see that when she comes around, you get more lighting. Without her, you will be in pitch black darkness. No, not really pitch black, but the background is emissive. So I started creating this little helper was the name I called it first. But then one cool thing that it can do is because I wanted to have the morph ball or be able to get into tighter spaces. And in order to do that, you can actually control the drone or the helper, and then it gets legs and turns into this little thing here. And she's got a little bit better air control than Van has, but she can't jump as high. Right now she does have double jump. I'm considering making that an upgrade. Also, I tried out when you see her falling, when she goes into her falling loop, she spreads her legs and she gets these spikes at her knees, or at the joints. I'm considering maybe we'll put spikes on her joints when she's in idle and in walk. You can see that's an issue here where you get the lights too close to. Actually, it's a bit too strong, maybe. I've just made really simple animations for this one. I think the walking animation is 4 frames. Boop, 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 boop. can also shoot. Let's see if we have... You can't shoot in any directions just yet. I'm not even sure that our little helper is supposed to be able to... Oh, she got me. All right. When she dies, she comes back to the player. If she... you can also just run around and decide to send her back to the player. There we go. Drops down. And she always drops from where her location is, so we can actually... Just gonna drop up from up there. Send her back. Some things that I've been considering now, because one thing that I had to actually go and fix was loading and unloading places, since you could actually control her. So now I'm loading into a next area and going in with a character, and when I'm here I could actually jump out and run in, but you see this is not loaded here now because the loading only senses the player and not actually the helper. So that's something I'm gonna have to look into, and we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I have been looking into making some arbitrary stop places, or I'm just calling them helper stoppers. So if you go into them, the helper actually dissolves and gets back to there. This would help out with actually, so if we put this back just here, this is experimental stuff, because I would want to be able to free roam as much as possible. Hey Erica, welcome to chat. I think we're just you and me here tonight on a Friday. Yeah. So this would actually help with containing the player for not getting into certain areas where you don't want them to be. Can't go in there, dissolves, spawns back. But at least she can handle herself a little bit. You just have to look out for some shots. You can hunt. Let's go hunting. Whoa, 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 almost got shot. Wow, there's another one. Oh, is that the same one? No, that was bullshit. Anyway, she can crawl. She can actually go around exploring as well. But then you run into that problem where you unload and load zones. I think the same is gonna happen. Oh no, I won't be able to get up here. Oh, maybe. Yep. So it's a little bit more difficult trying to. Yeah, you can't really run in there. So I'm gonna die. I'll go in there and die and go back. Okay, but today I'm not going to look into that just now. Today we will be Skipia creating something from scratch. I'm gonna be using this area right here just to test it out. One thing that I have noticed is, I'm just gonna turn on cheats. So this is something that you can do. Right, just gonna show. Error. What's the error? Help restore from blueprint. All right. Okay. Never mind. It's not dismiss. So this area right here is one of those examples where maybe it's not a good example. Maybe this up here is a better example to do. So right now with the gravity hook, you could actually jump up and you could swing yourself over here. I don't like that. I don't like containing it that way. I mean, I don't like containing it this way, where everything is a room. When you're outside, it's supposed to feel like you're outside and not in another room. And I don't want to put up containments, so I'm going to contain it in a more sneaky way, just to keep the illusion. We will be creating I have not planned this out at all, so we will see if this even works. Hey Kongville, and welcome this Friday evening. Let's go into blueprints. We will make a new blueprint, or do we want to? Yes, we do. We need to start there. We will be making an actor. Here's the tutorial of making something that we don't know if it's going to work or not. We will be calling it gravity node BP. So we're inside here, and we will be. What do we want to do? We want to have probably a sprite, paper sprite. We probably want to have something that could. We'll just have a placeholder for now. Let's go for door. Don't we have a door, bottom door, something? Not there. This one. And to set up everything in this project, I have to take every sprite and scale it up to 2. I don't know if gravity will work. Oh, gravity node. Yeah, gravity node. So for now, I will be making something in Krita later. But for now, I'm just going to have this as a placeholder. And we will just place this and make sure that we're in the correct zone. This is 1D. So just double click. And when it's blue highlighted, we know that we're in that level working there. There you go. And just to make sure that you just press F to focus and hold down shift so we can move with it. Maybe somewhere there. Where's the player? Okay, so this will be. Let's just put some out there. That's gonna be great. Probably. Some gravity nodes. Let's just line them up maybe. So delete you, delete. We'll be standing there, so hooking there, and then one there, and one here. Awesome. Okay. Now, let's see how this. I don't even remember how the gravity thing is set up now. But we're shooting a projectile first. So let's go to the projectiles folder. All the fun projectiles. Grapple shot. Let's change grapple shot to not be grapple anymore. Gravity grapple. Gravity grapple shot. Good. Makes more sense. Where did it go then? Oi. Oh, it didn't open. There you are. Okay. And how do you work? How is you working, huh? If the actor is valid, and we're probably just doing from not the special box, but from. Okay, let's just make a new collision here. Or do we need to? Yes, we do. Or do we? Let's check the collisions. If we're overlapping with pawn, projectiles, player objects, world, and special, then we're doing all of that. Okay. But we want to probably make... Okay, so this is how we will do it. We will go into project settings, into collision, and we will make a new collision object channel. Not a trace. We're not doing line traces. We want to have an object trace or object channel. We'll have it to ignore for everything, and we will call it gravity grapple. Gravity grapple. Just make sure to save everything and go in here. Now I don't want to, I want to save this in case, so we'll just unhook this. Want to probably make a new collision box. Call it gravity, box gravity grapple. So this is the new box. We don't, should we scale it again? Just leave it there for now. Don't have to, you just want to see if this works or not. So right click and add events, and when a component begins overlap, we want to, so how do we know that this is overlapping? We want to just check here on the collision presets that it is custom, and object type should be set to gravity grapple. And if we go through all our different collisions right now, let's put gravity grapple to overlap and save. And just hook that up. And if we hit anything that is valid, that means can it feel it? If it can feel it, or if it's overlapping, then we continue down the line of this script going down. If that happens, then we will be able to grapple. Now we have to just go in and make sure that this one, let's make sure that the sprite actually has no collision. We don't want it to collide with anything. But we will be adding a box collision. And on this collision, we want to have custom, ignore on everything, unless, let's just ignore everything. We want to block, we want to overlap gravity. Just to make things fun, we could probably put block on world. That means the player would be able to stand on it. So let's just see, so that works. No, it's not. No, okay, it's not working because let's put it to gravity grapple. Probably that's not going to work, by the way, because I'm setting this for specifically gravity grapple and not for world. But if it works, I'd be happy. It's not working. But if I should be able to grapple it now, though. Yes, it's working. And now I cannot grapple. Now this is something I don't like, I think. I don't like that you can shoot through things now. But at least this is working. And that's what we wanted to do. And now we have to do things that I was not expecting. Sure, if I was smarter, maybe I would have been expecting that, but at least this is working. So that's working fine. How do we want to deal with this then? Oh, thank you, Kongville. This is working. How should we deal with this then? What I'm expecting as a player that I should be able to hit. It should be able to hit, but it won't hook up. It should cancel. Wait, do I have to do a lot of extra checks now? Wait, let's go in and check. Gravity, what's that? Gravity grapple shot. Okay. How do we want to do this? How did it work before? We could grapple anything. There was nothing that ever actually cancelled it. Sorry if I'm coughing and if my throat sounds a little bit bad, but I am recovering from a sore throat. If we had it set to this before, then anything was fine. Maybe we can use that. It's not set up to that. Sanctum in the Yule-song here? No. Nope. I do like that. It is a bit charming that you can climb anywhere you want. That is a bit charming. No worries, sorry you are feeling bad. I'm actually I've had a sore throat and I lost my voice, but I didn't have a fever or anything like that. So it's actually been really good this Christmas. So no need to be sorry. What do you guys think? Just keep it like this, or go for limiting where you can grapple? It's gonna be a bit more work because you want it to be able to interact with this, but not hook. You want. Like, if what's going on here then? If we let's go with this one for now, and just follow down the line and see. Sorry, what are the options again? The options are. One of the issues I'm finding is that you can. It's not really an issue. It's just very cheesy. When you can basically climb anywhere in the game as it is right now. So, for example, in this big room, I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, but it annoys me a little bit that you can basically hook, go up here and hook all the way around, and just climb on the ceiling all the time. And I don't actually want to go out and micromanage where you cannot hook. I'd rather. Okay, so I don't want to go out and put out all the places where you are not able to hook and limit in that way. I'd rather have. I'd rather make these things and make places where you can hook rather than go and make places that you cannot hook. If that makes sense. or just keep it as it is and you can gravity hook wherever you want. But it feels a little bit lazy and a little bit cheesy So up here right now, I could hook up, and I'm somewhere up on the roof now where the camera is not. Yeah, and absolutely, I can move the camera so you can look. Yeah, we can go into the camera. We can go to the confines, and which one is that's the confine. We could actually make it a bit bigger, move it up a bit, even bigger, move it up there, and now you would be able to see the roof. But it feels like once you get the gravity hook, then I don't know, kind of breaks the game. And I have to see, I haven't bulletproofed up here. So you see the mist is actually cutting out there. You see the unfinished background because I wasn't anticipating showing everything up here on the background. So I think I would rather have these small spots instead, where you can just hook into instead and use them, and then I could just place them everywhere or wherever I want the player to be able to hook up. While I do like cheese, yum, I think this is a bit too much. I think having spots where you can hook might be a better option. I think so too. So I think I'm just gonna have to make it work. Is that the right one? Gravity node. Maybe we don't have to have bug. Flesh flower. Helper shot. We'll keep that up. Spinner spawner by zone 3 by horrid. By helper stopper. Don't need you. Okay. If we go by this, it's hooking into that. It's checking. I just need both. Isn't that what I need? I just need both. Just to make it super simple. Wouldn't I just have to? Maybe this is bad. I don't know. So now it's working on hooking, but now we also want you to dissolve when you're to destroy this actor when it's. I want to probably use these and this one. Play sound. Grapple time. Okay, so maybe it's not that difficult, maybe. If we just hook it up like this, because then I'm just using both of the collisions, but when we're overlapping with anything else, we are just spawning a particle system, another particle system, and then we're making a sound and we're destroying actor. But if we're hitting the grapple point, we are doing all the grapple stuff that we need. So that means the projectile, I am anticipating that the projectile will not shoot through stuff now, and it should be working here. Yay. And it should not be clipping here. Nice. Nice. It's pretty clear. Maybe we need to... Do we need to do something? Is it clear? I mean, we're getting good feedback that this is not working. we're definitely getting feedback that that is working. However, I think I would just like to. Is this the particle effect that is? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I wanna duplicate this one. Gravity grapple fail. Gravity grapple fail. I just wanna bump it up. I still want it to feel nice when you fail. What do I want to do? I want to burst there. Let's put it up to. Let's go insane. Let's go 150. 150 particles. Hello and welcome. Hi. We're trying not to fail here right now. So gravity grapple fail. Let's just drag that and put that into there. That's normal, and when we bam, now we get lots of particles falling down like it, as if it was destroyed. That looks nice. That looks better, but And now comes the forever testing of the grapple. Gravity shot. It would be cool actually if we had these waves. If those... Okay, let's see if we can just bring you up a bit there. A bit more. Probably there. I'm wondering if we should add a particle effect to... So if we hit one of these... Okay, now I'm seeing lots of stuff at the same time. We want to probably make this a bit smaller. There somewhere, maybe. I'm thinking about how can we get... How do we turn on and off in a good way and know what we're hitting at the same time? Okay, one thing that I think is cool is now it's a bit more clear how to traverse, I think. I mean, if you see these in game, whoa, no. Oh. I have to move it up a little bit more. Really? Really? I think I would like to add how would we do that? How would we want? Okay, so one thing, wonder what's it called? Probably map disruptor or something. There. So I have this. I think this feels like a gravity thing. This feels nice as gravity. It disrupts gravity as well. Somehow, I don't know. I would like to play that. I would like to play that particle effect, or just turn it on, or just turn it on. Disruptor. So how would we? Sorry, I'm just thinking how to solve how to. We don't just want to wait. If hmm, is this where we want to do it though? Okay, so right now, hi Mickey, eller Micke, eller, eller Micke från Jönköping. It's not Mike on Wheels, is it? I mean, now it's too much. It's way too much when they're active all the time. I would like to change it so when we shoot, when we done something similar some other time. But we want to turn it on and turn it off. It's not like this is this is not needed. I could actually jump in and we could start doing the actual model or the sprite for it, but it would be nice to be able to activate it. And so if it's active, okay, let's see if we can. Do we know? We could do something ugly. Well, we could try that and see. Let's do the ugly version. The ugly version would be that the only thing in the entire game would be. Okay, so the only thing in the entire game that we could hook onto are these gravity nodes. If that's the game design, then this is not that ugly. But if we want more different varieties of what you can hook onto, then this is a very stupid way of doing it. So we could actually cast to the gravity node itself. But then we would still not know when to turn it off. Or would we know? Can we know? Can we know? Where is the. Where are you? Is that. No, it's not you. Is this you? Grapple. Grapple, grapple. Are we able to know when we have released? We do know. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. Sorry. We do know. We know that if the player is grappling. We do know. Do we just make it here? Instead of casting and everything? Don't we just... No. No, we could not. No, we couldn't. Maybe I'll just skip this. Gravity node. Okay, let's just try this first and see what happens. In gravity node, let's just don't know if this is gonna help. Let's just make a custom event. Gravity on, and we'll make another event called gravity off. And on begin play, let's delete you guys. And on begin play, we will tell map disruptor, or we don't even have to do that. We can just say map disruptor, you are not visible. You're always not visible. However, when gravity is on, set visibility. Just set the visibility. Just do it. Just set it. And if we are not hooked, we just say that it's off. Okay. So we have nothing that's saying that is supposed to be running this, but here in the gravity shot, we just want to make sure that if when it's overlapped with that one, we want to gravity on. Sorry. And just see if that works. What we know is we can probably turn it on. We can probably turn it on. There we go. And now you can see that it's active. However, it's going to be on all the time. I think I like how that looks because it's very clear that something is happening, and the swirly thing, it feels like it's distorting. Okay, so it doesn't have to be the map disruptor thing right now. It's just temporary. We can make a different color for it and make it more subtle, probably make it smaller. Next thing is going to be how to turn it off in a good way. Because this is just overlapping once and then we're destroying it. It's set it for a certain amount of time, but that's not fun because that wouldn't actually help. I mean, okay, we're doing things ugly. If we're gonna do things ugly, let's do it ugly. Let's do it really nasty then. Okay, let's see if this works. We will make a variable. We will call it current gravity node. We will search for gravity node BP as an object reference. Just make sure we might have to expose it. So just, there we go. Okay, so now we can access. So when we shoot it, we're already casting from this shot. We're already casting once to make sure we're getting some info from the player, and we might as well, in that same cast, we could just get current gravity node. No, we could actually. No, that's what I want to do. I want to set this as the current gravity node. Right? Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to set that gravity node? I don't want to set that gravity node. Wait, what was the idea around this? Why did I want to do that? Because I could access this. Because I can access this. All right, yeah. So okay, yeah, okay. So I'm setting this now. So this is the current one. Bam. And in here, when we're releasing grapple, when we're releasing that one, we want to get the current one, and we would just want to take gravity off on the release. This will most likely not work. In my mind, it should work, but we're releasing. Oh, but what is, okay, something happened. An Uber graph where gravity off on what? Wait, what was the non-trying current gravity node? Okay, so all right, okay. Because it doesn't know. There is none. This is none because we're not setting it. Is this this is the we want to set this as we're overlapping this, and we want to set that thing as our gravity node. And the gravity node says it's invisible, it's turning it off. We're making sure in the character that we're turning gravity off on the current node. We maybe, don't know, there, and we're off. It works. It works. I'm on that one, I'm not on that one, and I'm on this one, and I'm on that one, and bam, boom, and it works. Now I can shoot this one. Great. So, when hard coding it like this, we've made sure that this is actually working. Okay, so I don't care. Nobody cares. As long as it looks nice. Hey Mike, welcome back. Hey, again, I commented with my other profile. Your other profile? You got two profiles? How rich are you? Inspired me to start learning Aseprite. You inspired me to start learning Aseprite. Oh, really? We shall be doing some Aseprite here tonight because we need to make these look all right in Aseprite. Nailed it. But anyways, so what we've done right now, we've hard coded this to just work with this. I'm wondering if we should make it a little bit more dynamic. maybe. No, let's leave it at that. I think right now what happens is it won't be able to shoot and hook now, I don't think. It's just gonna break up, or maybe not even be able to overlap. Yeah, it's just gonna explode. Every time you see it exploding, it's cancelling. But it's able to hook on that one, and we get a cool force field. So with that done, I think we're fine. Because the current intention is to have these nodes. I can make different versions of them that look differently, but I mean, in the end, I think these are okay. It's working like I want them to work, I think. There we go. Boom, bam. Boom. No, I missed. I think the next thing would be to get little Eerie to be able to. I think I actually want to. I don't know yet. I actually do think I want to give her those spiky knee joints. Lightning again? No, you bastard. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna finish up with adding, because the grapple node is working. I'm okay with that. Map disruptor, we don't want to use them. We're gonna be changing some colors on it. Gravity grapple. Oh, I tried to do this another time, I think. I did. I didn't solve it that time. So I do have this lying around. Last time I tried this, I tried to have the character wherever it hooked to put that to put one of these rings VFX. It really didn't work that well. But now we've solved it with having the gravity node. So it's in one place. Before I had it hooked up to the character. It wasn't working, so I moved the character and it would move the force field. So that didn't work, but this was working much, much better. So let's just give. I'm trying to close you down. Shut you down. Okay, so let's give this. I think it's going the wrong way. It's let's see if we can. My expectation. This is what normal. Okay, when we're doing Valheim, when we're doing any kind of games at all, I think I try to think what is the expected result. What do I expect when this happens? Do I expect particles to happen, or sound effects, or what do I expect when doing something in a game? And I think the map disruptor right now is doing like it's emitting something, so it's expanding. But I think with the gravity grapple, it has to pull you in. So I think we have to invert this somehow. I think we could do that simply by at 0. Wait, what's going on here? It's going from at 0 it has to be 13, and at 1 it has to be 0. Yeah, this is what it's pulling you in now. That makes more sense, I think. I think we need to change the color to something more active. I mean, this is a very nice. It's a good color, but it's. I think I want to make it like orange or something. What is the color of... Oh, wait, can I not change it here? Scale color. Maybe I cannot change it here. Oh, why so? How so? Oh, is it because... Let's make a material instance and call it gravity material. No, it's not in here. Interesting. So I wonder where the color comes from then. Oh, so this is the color? Really? Is this how we're gonna have to do it? I'm just gonna have to guess with numbers? So how do I get an orange? Wait, did I just turn down alpha now? Or what happened there? I can't even see it anymore. Okay, 10. And let's go the other side there then. 0, 1, 1, 10. Okay, getting yellow. This is stupid. Oh, okay, so it's going more towards red now. That's good. So somewhere 50. There we go. That's orangey enough for me. I'm not gonna die on this hill. Active. All right, you're not green because... Class, does anyone know why it is not green? Anyone in class know why it is not green? Why is it not orange? Does anyone know? Before I change anything? This happens a lot. If you don't backtrack in your head, you're gonna go crazy on certain small things like, why is it not changing? Well, we made a new VFX. We just haven't put in the new VFX into there. Let's go there. No, come on, there. Boom. I wasn't paying attention. We just haven't updated. It's still using the gravity, the map disruptor. We haven't actually. We made a new VFX, but we haven't hooked it up. So that's the only thing. Now it should be working. If I put in the correct one, then we're getting this now. And now it's very strong. It's very strong. It's almost hostile. To be honest, I think I want to change. I think I would like to... The map disruptor is supposed to be more hostile. I think I want to change. I want to swap them. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we've got you up. Let's do a swap. Let's do a swap. We've got 2 map disruptors now. What? What? Really? Why do we have 2 versions? Ah, because one's just a texture. That's why. Map disruptor. Okay. I think it's possible to just copy the component. And wait, let's do it like this. Let's copy the entire thing. Put that here. Copy this entire thing. Put that here. Delete that one. And delete this one. Is that how we do it? Maybe. Okay, yeah. So I think I like that one more. It feels more in Van's colors. However, how come you're not working there? Why you not work, Map Disruptor? Are you just not loaded? Or did I break something? Oh, you are working. I was just too close. You're still very aggressive, though. And it has to be the other way around. Damn it. Okay, so you have to be at 0. Wait, and there, 13. You have to be at 0, you have to be 13, and at 1, you have to be 0. You, on the other hand, you shall be at 0, you shall be 0. And at 1, you should be 13. And I'm just going to move you away a bit there. There, 1 is disrupting and 1 is attracting. Nice. You die now. No. Come on. Thank you. Okay, so I guess last thing would be to... Okay, so what did we solve? We made it sure that this doesn't work on stuff anymore. We're getting 150 particles every time we shoot. They're dropping down on our very flat pixels. So that's looking good. We made the gravity node, so we can use it to get around. And it's actually working really good. What we want to do now then is go into blueprints and... Oh, wait, sorry, there. I'm gonna make a folder because I'm gonna have to put some art and stuff to this. So I'll just gravity and node. Save. Where is it? Gravity node there. Just put it into that folder. Let's move on to a sprite. Let's see here. Door bottom. Door bottom. You're this big. How many pixels are you? Let's just do 64, 64. Okay. No. Let's make it 128. 128. So keeping in line with what we've done before, we just want to make a something round. That's what I feel like. I have no plans for this whatsoever. I just know I want something round and something glowy in the middle would be nice. Some kind of metal sphere of sorts. So I'm just going to do this with my mouse and see what happens. I wish you had clipping layers. I wish. Might just not. I might just do it in Krita instead. Who knows? I think it's much easier. Let's fill that. Let's make the basics in Krita at least. Or do we? Probably. Probably. How's your Christmas been? What have you been up to? Tell me your story. Pretty chill here. I'm still recovering from all the baking. You did a lot of baking. Was it good though? Was it tasty? What do we want to do here? We want to make something so good. Yeah, I believe you. Believe you. Let's turn on stabilizer. Or do we want to? I want to use wait, J. Cheesecake recipe is gonna go in the regular rotation for sure. Cheesecake. Oh my god. Cheesecake. So good. Maybe I should just hook up my screen anyways. Ooh, stabilizer is actually not that good on a mouse. Oh, why? Oh, that's better. Okay, let's just wait. Can I not just use? Do I have these things here? Can I use any current design for anything? Hmm. Maybe. Is 128 too big, by the way? Maybe it is. Let's go with my favorite brush. Just make some. We're just gonna do blurry stuff now. Just go for some. Just go for some random patterns right now and see if we can find something that is interesting. See what we can find in here. There's that hole. Make you a bit more dark. And then make another one. Turn you into pretty bright. Put a nice color. What color was it? Some kind of this kind of color, I think we used. Something like that. I think that's pretty good. Just do some softening. By the way, I'm breaking a lot of pixel art rules. I'm not a pixel artist. So if you see me, if you're bleeding through your eyes right now, that's okay. To be honest, I don't care. I wanna have this feel like a big sphere. So uh, put you in here. Put another layer, and most likely, let's pretend. Let's pretend. I don't want to pretend. Let's. Here's something. Boom. I'm gonna do my million layers here now. So if you wanna. Up there, maybe. I'm erasing a little bit here now. I want to get some of these colors. You were the OG people here, so you actually put these up. You actually put these up. I'm gonna steal some of your colors, so we stick to your same technologies. And then let's steal one of your darker colors and try to go up and use the pixel brush. This might actually be a bit too big. And actually, I'm gonna move some stuff, and I'm gonna take out my big screen, my painting screen. It's next to me, but my desk is a bit of a mess right now, so I'm just gonna have to move some things. Stay with me. Keep moving lots of different things. 1 second. Turning on the XP pen. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna have to look for my bloody pen. Found it. Got it. Okay. Gonna move on this thing. Did I hit my microphone? Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, now we're using pen power. Hello. I don't know your name. You can't read. I think it might be. I don't know. Hello and welcome, at least. We're currently just making some pixel art thingy for a gravity machine that we just made in Unreal. Yes, this game is being made in Unreal. there anything we can steal from here? Any more designs? Oh, hey, Nox. Welcome, welcome. This doesn't have to be precise. We just have to make some things. Good, you two are getting along? No idea what you guys are saying. It's probably hello or welcome. No, you said the same thing, so it should be hello, good evening, or something like that. Can I ask for advice game-wise? Absolutely, ask away. If I can answer, I'll try to answer. I just want this to be this big entangled mess of things. Yeah, it's hello. You're totally right. Nice. I has brain. Sometime I has brain. It's gonna tangle it all up. And I'm just gonna duplicate it and rotate it and see if we can find what's using nearest neighbor. Ooh. Okay. There, maybe. Ooh, it's really tangled now. Okay, let's merge those two and let's do some cleanup. You are going over, and then you're going under. You are going under. So I've signed up for testing, and I literally can't progress. Me being unable to get used to PC controls is one thing, but the mobs kept humiliating me. What do I do? Oh, you mean in Van-14, or is it another game? All right. The mobs keep humiliating you. That's not nice. Van-14 is supposed to be a pretty difficult game. Keyboard controls. I was talking to. We had a stream with Luma, and this is going to be different for everyone, I guess. Keyboard is not optimal right now. I'm not sure if it ever will be. It probably has to be at some point, I guess. It is made for a controller, but I do understand your issue. Maybe I should put some more time into making it feel much better with the. I think one of the issues has to be the aiming, I guess. I think one thing could be that some of the mobs are too fast and the projectile's a bit too fast. I did slow them down for the last alpha that we sent out. Let's go into the game. Let's check out, for example, let's check out the spinner down here. No, I don't think you should get better. I think there are some issues with the game, absolutely. I mean, maybe I could make an easy mode. So, for example, with the spinners, I did slow down their projectiles a lot. And I tried to make it pretty clear where they're going with the tail. I could make a mode that slows down projectiles and enemy movement even more for an easy mode, I guess. And in the easy mode, we could have. So, for example, these projectiles that are. Oh, let's go into. So these guys, their projectiles are super slow. Oh, they're slowed down. So I'm not sure which one have you played the latest one? Did you get the latest update that we sent out a few months ago? Could slow down the interval as well. I'm getting hit here on purpose, by the way. Or so I'm saying. Probably the latest. Right. And you still feel that it's too difficult as it is right now? I mean, we could... I could just make an easier version and send that out and see, or just like tone down the damage or the rate that they get sent out. So it's probably this one. Oh, I need to go into the... Let's go into the flesh flower. Characters, flesh flower. Flesh flower. Isn't that a lovely name? Flesh flower. Auto shoot. I mean, okay, so let's just promote this to a variable. It's 0.5. That's good. And the cooldown, let's promote that to a variable. And that was 0.4. Okay, so we could actually bump this up to about 1 second and 1 second. There's a lot of things you could do to actually make the game a bit more lenient. Are we in zone? Yeah, okay, good. I'm just gonna, let's put you out there. This way, put you right around there. 180. Put you here. Let's see if that works better. I'm gonna have to sync the animations, or if that actually even matters. But I mean, just doing small stuff like this would help, I think. And also, same thing with the flesh flower. Let's see, was this the projectile? Yep. And the projectile movement, we could slow that down as well. Initial speed, we could actually put 100 there instead. So these things would actually make the game more easier, I guess. So it would be moving much more slower and shoot much slower. Actually, might actually. You know what? I'm gonna keep it like this, and I'll do an overhaul for all the enemies just to see if people agree that. Because the whole idea is to be a kind of bullet hell as well. And if we want to lean even more into it being a bullet hell, we should probably wait, is that actually auto shoot? Respawning all these three, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Yes. Not doing that much more. This is what you're doing here. Why doesn't it feel like 2 seconds between? Hey, Matty. Holiday's going good. Yeah, it is much slower now, so the only thing I don't know how to do is how to adjust the animation speed as a variable for pixel art. Maybe it probably is doable. I'm not a programmer, but I mean, we could actually hook this up. So, well, that could actually, we could make a mode, and when you choose that mode, or you choose your difficulty, which would be the mode, you would get easier or slower projectiles. Another thing that could actually help as well is being able to shoot the projectiles. So here's the representation of the flesh flower shot, and if you shoot one of these, or if you hit the one of these boxes, I'm not sure which one it is now. I don't even know what this blue box is. Special box. Oh, this special box is for is for water. I will definitely look into a difficulty setting. Matty, the holidays have been good. How's your holiday? How's your do you have holiday? Is that a thing you have now? Turn off the okay. I'm going back to oh, I was like, oh no, did it disappear? And you are going over over under over under you are going. Oh, you are. What are you doing? You're going over and then under. No, you're going. You're going under. Going under. Then you're going over, and you are going under. There. Delicious. Morning. Good morning. The forbidden donut. It is. It is the the donut of gravity. Where is that? There. So just before filling everything with a bucket, everyone who's used paint knows that you need to fill in the gaps or the paint will just spill everywhere. I'm going to take a middle there, that color, and start. Oh, you're not filling well. Oh, how come you know fill well? Let's just paint then. Oh no, that's because you're on the same layer. Let's just do one under. I'm not working right now, so I'm always on holiday. How does that feel? How do you feel about that? Is that good? Is it bad? I, for one, love not working right now. Also, kind of feeling an itch, getting back into. Kind of miss the people over at Iron Gate. It's been years since I did a graphic design. Really? What kind of graphic designs did you do? I think one thing that I've adopted from working at Iron Gate or working with Valheim is once you start doing a feature, doing a mechanic, you want to actually do everything and see it through and not have placeholders. I really don't like placeholders. I mean, there is a place and a time for placeholders. But for example, what we are doing right now, there's no reason to not go ahead and just do. So today, there was no gravity node when we started stream. I had an idea that, okay, if I'm going to go out streaming tonight, maybe I should do something productive and not just play the game. And so this is an example of how we try to work a lot at Iron Gate with all our things. You don't need to polish it to finish, but it has to be good enough. And then if it feels good and if it works good and it looks good, move on. Longville, I'm really looking forward to Ashlands coming out. I know that it's a different game, so I don't want to be on topic for long, but I'm super excited. Ashlands is it's looking good. I'm a bit afraid what people are going to think about it. I hope people will enjoy it. And like we've said before about Ashlands, it's imagine mountains and swamps was one and the same. Yes, that's what we can, or what I can say. The difficulty is bumped up a bit. That's for sure. I've banned Ashlands from releasing until April, late April, just so everyone knows. I'm definitely the person who has control over this. What your birthday is April 19th? That's so you're my birthday is April 20th. You're just one day apart. How old are you, Nox? Let's make the outline as well. You're 27 now. Congratulations. You made it 27 years. If we talk about time zones, we might have been born in the same day. Oh, we might have been then. April 9th. My brother is April 9th. Whoa. Everyone's in April. All the good stuff happens in April. Also, everyone born in April has got a temper. Just saying. I don't. I do. I've not met a single person born in April who's not a passionate person. Temper, passion, same thing. I think maybe let's steal some more colors from here. We've got that one and this one. Let's make it over here somewhere. No, we're fine. Come on, we're fiery animals. Yes, we are. You just had yours. Congratulations. Happy birthday. So have people started with their New Year's resolutions yet? Or what is the plan for next year? Maybe delete one. Wait, New Year's resolution. I haven't done a New Year's resolution in years. Jade asked that yesterday, and chat was dead silent. Oof. Right? My ex-boyfriend's birthday is on December 30th, so his mom used to joke that he's an April Fool's prank. And after all, he turned out to be a huge clown, so she's not wrong. Nice. Yeah. It's funny how a lot of guys seem to be more clowns than the other way around. Don't know why. Also, could be just making stuff up. Why is it painted on the outside? Wait, where is that coming from? Something somewhere doesn't have clipping on. Was that one? All right, okay. I'm just gonna try this out and see how it looks in game. Let's see. Now let's go into props and make a new folder. Call it node. And call this one node. And save the PNG. Then go into our folder over here that we made. And blueprints, the gravity node. Import, go to props, go to node, get this one, go there. Go into the texture, go down to, let's go down to filter settings and make it nearest neighbor so we get the pixelated look. And then we right click, go up to and make applied paper 2D texture setting so we get the alpha. Right click again, create sprite. Now we have a sprite. Let's go into the thing there. Paper sprite. We want to have the node. Let's look how it looks. It's huge. I think it's too big. I think I made it way too big. Those are big boys hanging in the air. Yeah, 128 might be a bit too big. Boom. But at least it's working like I wanted to. Okay, Flesh Flower, you need to go. My current boyfriend, whose account I'm using so that you draw in Krita, and told me pass on his respects. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Or I mean, what do you say to that, by the way? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, boyfriend of Nox. is that good? They're way too big. Now I'm just wait. There, okay, there. Yeah. I do like that big circle, but maybe we can chip away. Interesting. Whatever this is you're making. This is a Metroidvania pixel art-ish game that I'm making in Unreal Engine 5. Right now I'm making a gravity hook, just making sure that it's working well, but also creating the art asset for the hook place. Hey Gwen, welcome. Oh, a Grimcore stream. Hey. Yes, it is true. But however, there is no Valheim. um, but how? So it is too big, so I'm gonna have to cut into this now. And the good thing, so one of the cool things when you work with clipping masks, that's why I went over from we're gonna do this in Krita, but then I was like, they don't have clipping masks, or they maybe they do, but I don't know. But we have this mask in the bottom that is actually taking care of a lot of our stuff. So it's taking everything painted within the mask is contained within the mask. And that's very nice because now that we know the size that we want to cut it down, but we don't want to really resize everything, we can actually go in and just give it some an alternate form instead. And whenever I'm erasing, let's go in and pull it in there. Go in, pull it down here like this. Maybe not that much, but a little bit. And we'll just about fix the outline in a while. I am by no means pro at pixel art, so keep that in mind. Here we go. Let's go down. Let's delete, start erasing, and just filling in these instead. This might actually be better as well, because it might look a bit more alien-y and more used, maybe, or more derelict, which would be cool. It would fit the setting a bit more. Mod me, and oh right, how do I mod people? Can I mod through? Because do I have to be in bloody mod? Because I'm just reading everything from. Where can I? Why the three buttons no work, huh? Do I have to be in on my stream? Because I'm just reading everything from my OBS. Wait 1 second. I will go into the YouTubes. And it's saying that we're live. Mute. Got it. Erica, bam. Add as moderator. Boom, boom, boom. There, go, go. There. There you go. You are now the moderator. Very cool to see the behind scenes of game making. Oh, this is yeah. Very much welcome. If you can call this a game. Where are all those coming from? Oh, that's from where I missed. Okay, sorry. Yes, this is a game. Sorry, Donna. I'm very self-deprecating when it comes to. It's fun to have you here. It's fun to have people to talk to actually when creating stuff overall. Although a little bit stressful sometimes. I didn't think I was going to actually be able to fix the node on stream live, but we were able to do it. I had the power of chat. Or we were in a class session at that time, and Erica was not paying attention. Actually gonna go put an outline around this one as well, just to emphasize. And just for some extra measure, gonna go in and underneath those, and that's over everything, so put that beneath. Doesn't look too good. Let's make. I need. It's too soft. Everything's too soft. Let's just do some hardened. Let's do some hard edges at least. Come on, Grim. I want to have some a little bit hard edges just going around. Right, let's save. Let's go into game and update, re-import. I still think they're too big. And way too green. But I do like that we're hooking on. It looks like we're hooking onto the light, and I do enjoy that. I really think they're too big. And I don't think that's anything we can do anything about unless we just probably just change everything. Let's just do that then. So it's too big. Let's put it somewhere. Will that be too big? Would it? Hmm. Can't you just shrink it? Absolutely, you can shrink it. The issue is when you shrink things when you're doing pixel art, is you can't actually shrink the pixels. You can absolutely shrink the whole image, but then you end up with the smallest pixel we can get is just 1 pixel, so you get this instead. You can clean up that, absolutely. I have one last thing I would like to try. Duplicate, hide, merge, there, select, invert, delete. Yeah, so I think what I want to do is actually, I didn't like that. So instead, I'm gonna delete all here, tone down the color, leave that, take this, right, invert selection, delete. So why didn't everything just go delete then, huh? Okay, now, thank you. Just duplicate, cancel, merge, pixel pen, go, opacity. How do you make flat things look 3D and they're all in pixels? I don't know. Uh, I, I, I don't actually know. One of the things I didn't like about the design right now is that it was too much space, taking space. So I'm gonna have these things just coming out like roots instead. Um, like scrap metal or something. Just have something in the background like this. I mean, we're not, we just want to convey that this is. Let's make another clipping group. Make sure that's on. Get a soft brush. Soft brushes is mostly a no-no in pixel art. However, I just want to soften up the bottom here and want to put some light rims going out from, let's see here, there. Just some light source coming out here from the glowy part. We don't really care, do we? And we don't want to put too much time and effort into this now. There we go. Let's let this is final. The scrappy thing is the final. Oh, it's amazing. There we go. I don't think I'll be changed. I think we're conveying gravity scraps. I'll have to look into this more another evening. But at least it's working now. So from the beginning of the stream, we didn't have these nodes. In the beginning of the stream, you could actually shoot the gravity hook anywhere you wanted to, which was a little bit cheating. I'm gonna take out my controller and could they be more like black holes as gravity wells? I think the most important thing with them, I think they have to emit light, or showing like here, look at me, I can do something. That's the most important thing. Small black holes sounds actually pretty cool. As long as we don't have to pixel animate them, as long as the these look so shitty. These look so bad, but that's okay. Now we can jump around. I'm just gonna turn on cheats. Maybe we should just... Maybe we can do a test here. We need a... Actually, so let's go and just... we want... We can actually leave those here, because we want to be able to kill that one. But let's copy that one. And let's go up to... Go into 3B. Paste that, and let's fly this up to zone 3B. They're so big. They're so stupidly big. You know what? You know what? I think I'm just gonna do one last adjustment. I think I just want it to be this. This is what I think don't think it needs to be anything else. One last adjustment. Yep. There, I think that's it. They're probably too big as they are right now, but they're pretty clear. I think they might need to be smidge smaller. I'm gonna make that adjustment as well. Let's just make another layer. That so we have them saved. Let's have some reference. Let's go there. Oh, I don't like that little ugly pixel. There. Re-import. Okay. Where are you, player? You're down here somewhere. Okay. Well, let's just go in and see how it feels before we go to the actual area where we actually need them. Boom. Yeah. I like this better. All that time spent. All that time spent just to understand that no, we do not want them. That's fine. With that said, I think what we need to do now is just to make sure that I don't think we actually need This is a box. To make it feel a bit more accurate, I think we should actually add a sphere collision instead. Make sure that that sphere collision is that big. All right, we don't have to actually do anything in here. We just need to make sure that the sphere collision is gravity grapple. That's on box. Damn it. Custom world item gravity grapple. Ignore everything except for gravity grapple. We want that to be able to overlap. We don't need box. Bye box. Compile. Save. Now it should feel a bit better. Now we will be attaching in a sphere instead. I didn't like that you... I'm actually gonna... Nox is not gonna like this, but Nox... I'm gonna have to make this a bit smaller. A bit more... No, okay, we don't have to make that smaller. We can make this one... No, we don't. We can't make it bigger because it's pixels. You don't want to transform pixels, but we can make this one a little bit smaller. I'm afraid we have to. Because it looks like at some points that you were not actually hitting. Yeah, that's what I don't like. It doesn't look like you're hitting the actual object. You're just floating in there. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We're going to move the player up here. We will actually go ahead and hide that. I'm going to be deleting all these creatures that are here because we actually don't... When we come to this zone, we're not going to be meeting these creatures anymore. They were just here for some testing purposes. Gwen says, it's really cool to watch the process. So many iterations to get where it feels right. Yeah, his mom says, simple is best. I agree. Sometimes you gotta take a journey to understand what you had in the beginning is good enough. Yep, 100%. Come on, Nox will be fine, yes. But I think now comes the very not tedious, I wouldn't say. No, sorry, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to just go in to check that we're loading from that area. Current zone. Current zone should be set to 3B. Just to make sure that we're loading that area. Saving. Save. And then now we're loading from this area. Nice. So one of the things that's gonna... Alright, so this is something I was testing. Probably haven't shown, but so we have our little drone friend helper called Eerie, that you can commandeer. Then she turns into this little spider crab kind of crab insect thing, and you can run around playing as this one. So some places you're gonna have to become this little thing to control and get into smaller spots to get some lore, get story, and get more items, upgrades, and so on. So I was trying to see what kind of tile map would we need to be able to use to get through these places. But then I noticed some other things which I need to fix as well, because let's say that you have cheat and you can do the phase. You could actually phase right into this. You can't actually fit into there, but since you are doing a line trace into that area and nothing is saying, hey, you can't go in there, the character gets stuck. So that's something I'm gonna have to go in by hand, see if I can get into this area, if that's possible. Can I get up even more? Because then I'll be in here. Nice. Now I'm stuck inside here, which looks weird, and I actually can't get out from here. This is game breaking. Robin, I didn't come here to whine about my low gaming skills. I came with questions and to understand your intentions as a game designer. You don't have to nerf things too much. I like a challenge. I don't think you're whining at all, to be honest. I think you have so far said very valid points, because you're not actually the first one to say that Van-14 is probably not difficult, but it's unfair. I think I myself find myself in situations at certain points where it's the game is pretty unfair, to be honest. So I also know that it is, but also I want the game to be able to be played by as many as possible. So I think, like we talked about before, making easy mode, or maybe just like it doesn't even have to be called easy mode. I think maybe just story mode or something like that. Because I feel like many times there's a stigma when you play games, and like, oh, you only did it in easy mode. Yeah, well, maybe I'm not interested in the hardcore mode. So I think many times it could be easier or better to just call it like story mode, or something that is more not so condescending. Easy mode has this stupid stigma. But then again, I do think like going for a more difficult mode should be able to reward in other ways as well. So you're absolutely not whining at all. Exploration mode versus survival mode. Yeah. Versus brutal, gnarly mode. Yeah, I mean, games are supposed to be fun. I think there's a fine line between technical difficulty and unfair. Some games, like if you play like Hollow Knight, you will come to these bosses. Like my favorite boss in Hollow Knight are these three. What are they called? They have like this really nice scripted setup. How they do like this amazing spear dance where they come jumping down and going back and forth, and you have to do everything really correct and not miss a beat. I don't what are they called? I don't remember now. Right now I'm just gonna go out and put these out and see which ones I need to adjust. Nox mode and Dark Souls mode. Exactly. To be honest, I think I'm just gonna play through this one last time here, and probably I'm gonna give up for today. I'll just try to put these out as a like 45 degrees from the player. See if we can, if it feels good. I mean, I don't think this is too bad. I was like, this might feel a little bit too limiting, but don't think it feels too limiting. It actually is very clear where I can go and not go. The only thing that's a disconnect for me is why are they hovering in the air like this? It feels like they have to pull that down a bit. I think that's the only thing that is a little bit disconnecting for me. Why? No, but yeah, I think I hope everyone had a good time here this evening. That you got some insight. What we did, we went ahead and we made a gravity node. We made some adjustments to the gravity grapple shot. We did some hard coding to make this work only for these specific gravity nodes. But yeah, I think I'm going to end on that note, and I hope you all have a good new year. Will not be streaming until next year, which is in a few days. So next week sometime. Have a nice evening, everyone, and a continued good day, and a good new year. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.